My fiancé said he needed to sow his wild oats before marriage. I replied, plant them somewhere else. What Trevor didn't know was that I'd already been planning my exit strategy for months. See, this wasn't the first time he'd made comments about wanting to experience other women before we tied the knot. 3 weeks ago, at his cousin's bachelor party, he came home drunk, rambling about how marriage was basically a prison sentence and how lucky his single friends were. I just smiled and nodded while making mental notes. The ring he gave me, fake diamond? I had it checked at 3 different jewelry stores after noticing how light it felt. Each appraiser gave me the same sympathetic look when they confirmed it was cubic zirconia. Meanwhile, Trevor was driving around in a brand new truck he financed behind my back, telling me we needed to save money for the wedding. The wedding I was apparently paying for entirely with my savings account. So when he sat me down that Friday night, fidgeting with his phone like some teenager about to ask permission for something, I already knew what was coming. Babe, I love you so much, but I think we should take a break before the wedding just to make sure we're really ready. You know, maybe see other people for a few months. I looked at him stirring his leftover Chinese food, avoiding eye contact, and said exactly what I'd been rehearsing. That sounds perfect, Trevor. In fact, I think this break should be permanent. His chopstick stopped midair. What do you mean permanent? I mean, I've been talking to a divorce lawyer. Oh wait, we're not married yet? I meant a regular lawyer about getting our stuff separated cleanly. I pulled out my phone and showed him the screenshots I'd taken of his dating app profiles. Yes, profiles plural, Tinder, Bumble, and something called Adult Friend Finder that made me want to bleach my eyeballs. Trevor's face went completely white. When did you? Your location sharing was still on. Genius. Last Tuesday when you said you were working late, you were actually at some girl named Ashley's apartment for 3 hours. The same Ashley whose Instagram you've been liking every single post for the past 2 months. I stood up and grabbed my purse. Your wild oats have already been planted, Trevor. Hope they grow into something beautiful. I walked to my car while he sat there with his mouth hanging open like a confused fish. But here's the best part. I'd already moved all my important stuff out over the past 2 weeks. Every time he went to work, I'd take a few more boxes to my sister's place. By the time he figured out I was serious, my half of the apartment was basically empty. 2 days later, my phone started buzzing nonstop. This is insane. You can't just throw away 2 years over some stupid apps. I never actually met up with anyone. Ashley was just a friend from college. Then another message. My mom wants to know why you're not answering her calls about the engagement party next month. And my personal favorite, the ring cost me a fortune. You need to give it back. I sent him one reply with a photo of the cubic zirconia ring sitting next to the jewelry store appraisal. Your fortune was apparently 87. I'm keeping it as a reminder to trust my gut next time. The phone went silent for exactly 20 minutes before he called from his mom's number, probably thinking I'd blocked his. I answered just to hear him hyperventilating. You showed people the ring appraisal. Do you know how embarrassing this is for my family? Not as embarrassing as finding out your son's been shopping for hookups while engaged, I said sweetly. Your mom deserves to know what kind of person she raised. 6 months later, I ran into Trevor at the grocery store. He was with some blonde girl who looked maybe 19, and she was wearing the exact same fake ring. I couldn't help myself. I walked right up to them in the produce section. Hey Trevor, how's the oat farming going? The girl looked confused, but Trevor turned bright red and started pushing the cart away fast. Wait, I called after them. You might want to get that ring appraised, honey. Trevor's got a thing for costume jewelry. I heard her asking, what ring? What's she talking about? As they rushed toward the exit.